What's up with it, man? It's the boy Pushman Mitch. You already know I'm the host of the No Fluff podcast. Check it. I'm back again with a No Fluff moment. We about to turn it up. Y'all know I got to keep them coming every single day till we get to that road to 10K subscribers. So check it. Look, first things first. I'm about to give y'all a play that I've really not told many people, and it's a play that I've been using for years. So a lot of people if you go to my Instagram, you'll see that for like the last few years, I've been driving Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces, McLarens, all the exotic cars you probably can think of, right? And I know a lot of people wonder how I got them. I literally was resourceful, and I've been able to get these cars, some of them under $100,000, right? A lot of people don't believe me when I tell them I've been able to get Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces under $100,000, or even close to $100,000. These cars cost like $300,000, and I've been able to get them for under $100K. I'm going to tell you the exact method on how you can be able to do it, right? So the cool thing about it is it's not gonna really involve credit. It does need capital. Now, it actually can involve credit depending on how you're going to buy it, and that's just going to be how you use your resources. But the key is to structure everything the right way. So we are going to be in a problem-solving game, right? So there are people who are going to be motivated sellers. You want to identify who is a motivated seller and why would you want to go ahead and find them. So this is the key. A lot of people get into leases with exotic cars, and then they sign up or they bite off more than they can chew. So what happens is they end up with a large car note that they can't sustain, or they end up going over the mileage excessively, and they don't want to pay the excess mileage fee when they return the vehicle back to the dealership or back to the company that they leased the car from. So you're going to be targeting people who have leases, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to have to formulate an advertisement. You're going to formulate an advertisement reaching out to people who are in duress. You're going to say, car loan getting to you, you have a lease exotic car. So you're going to call it like a lease takeover program, or exotic car lease takeover program, whatever you name it, something similar to exactly what you're trying to do. You want to be able to help them. You want to have the pain. You want to target their pain problems, right? Their pain points. You're going to see car loan too high. You stressed out about it. You don't want to turn in a vehicle with excess mileage. Don't worry about it. Car getting ready to go back, and you don't want to, or you just maybe just be tired of it. You're tired of paying this large car note, and you got 3 years left on it. Because there are some companies that allow you to get 4-year leases, 5-year leases on a car. And just imagine if you get like a Lamborghini yours, and you put a lot of equity into it, like you put down like half, or you put down 30 or 40% for the car, and now it's been like a couple years, the car is getting a lot older, you've been driving it a lot, and you also can't just go return it because you put so much miles on it, or you can't just go return it because you simply will be upside down on how much you owe the leasing company. So you're going to be coming out and helping them. You're becoming to save the day. So you want to have an advertisement that you put up, and you put it on Facebook ads, you can put it on Google ads, Instagram ads, and you want to put that flyer like I just instructed, and you're going to boost it. You're going to post it everywhere and see who responds to it. The people who respond to it, they're going to say, hey, you got an exotic car lease takeover program. Tell me what the details are. So you're going to identify two things. You're going to ask them for what their early payoff quote is. How much can they get the car for if they pay it off right now? How much do they owe on the vehicle? Meaning, how much do they owe the leasing company? Some people are going to say high numbers. Some people are going to say low numbers. You're looking for people with numbers where you have enough income to go purchase a vehicle, or use your own funding from your own bank to be able to purchase that car for the amount that they owe still. So then you will get the title completely. If you're in a position where you have the cash, you can buy that car for cash. Also, you can be in a position where you have a relationship with dealers and actually get it on consignment and sell it on the behalf of them if you can pay for it for a second. It's like a form of wholesaling. So the cool thing about it is this. You're going to identify the early payoff date quote. And if they say, hey, look, all I got on it left is $80,000. I got $80,000 left to pay on it. Or I got $100,000 left. I got $120,000 left to pay on it. If it's a $300,000 car, and you're in a position to be able to pay $120,000, take it off their hands, you'll be able to offer them, say, hey, look, I'll take it off your hands for $120,000. And my thing that I normally do is I offer them an incentive to sell it to me for solo. So they'll have it like, oh, I got it for all I got is $120,000 left. And I'll say, okay, cool. Well, I'll give you $120,000, pay for it off, and I'll give you $5,000 for selling it to me. So I'm giving them $5,000 extra so they can take it home and put it in their pocket. I'll buy the car completely from them. We'll sign some sort of agreement saying that I'll take as soon as I pay for it, like send the money to the leasing company, that I take possession of the vehicle, and that the title will be forwarded to me. So once you set that up, you just pay for a brand new car, or a new Lambo car for you, a Lambo, Ferrari, McLaren, whatever the car may be, exotic car, and you got it, and you have $120,000 in it for a car that's worth $300,000. So the cool thing about it is that's if you're in a position for an early payoff quote, or they might not be too many payments away from the lease being over, and then what they have at the end of the lease is what's called a balloon payment sometimes. So the balloon payment can be 60K, 40K, 80K. So they could be at the end of their lease and they don't want to return it because of excess mileage, because they don't want to pay it. They're not in position. They've probably been struggling just to pay that note for the last few months, and you're here to help. So what you're going to do is you're going to see how much, if they only have a couple payments, say, look, I'll take care of the car, pay off these last few payments, and then there's the balloon payment at the end. What is that balloon payment? Okay, it's $60,000. You'll pay the rest of the notes for the whatever few months is left, and then you'll pay that balloon payment. And then, like I said, on the agreement, you're gonna say the car is gonna be in my possession, and then once it's paid off, the title will be sent directly to me. And then now you'll have the possession of the vehicle, and you'll also have the title, so you'll be the owner outright for that car that you only put in a few dollars, and the car is worth a lot more money because exotic used cars hold their value a lot more than a brand new car. So it's really, really dope to get in that game. And in particularly right now in the game, all of these cars are worth a lot more money than they were last year, than they were the year before last, and then the year before that, because of the shortage in the chips and the shortage of the people producing the cars. And my homie Goose just bought the 2022 Lamborghini Urus, and he was supposed to get it in February. They're saying that now he might not get it until like October. So that just lets you know the scarcity of a lot of these vehicles and the price. That's why it's skyrocketing, because people can't get the new cars. So it makes the price of the cars raise up. So just imagine if you were to be able to find somebody in duress, they have an exotic car that they lease and they're tired of it. You're in position to take over the payments, and you literally you pay for it outright. Because the thing about it, if you're in a rental car game like me, you cannot rent out a leased car. So we don't want to, while it's under lease, we never want to rent the car out. But if you can help a person out and pay the rest of those car notes, right? And then you like pay the balloon payment, once you get the title, you're good to go. Then you don't have to worry about renting it out while it's being leased. And also, if you get the early payoff quote and you can afford it, you pay for it outright. If it's $100,000, if it's $90,000, if it's $80,000, you pay for that. And then now the car is yours and you have the title and you can do what you please with it. You can either sell the car and literally take that income on top, or you can do rent the car out like I would do. I'll rent a car out for a couple months, make sure the mileage is good. If it gets a little bit higher, then you get ready to go ahead and sell it. And then now you're going to take profit on the rental car profit, and then also the sales profit. And all you did was put in a lot lower than what the car was worth. It's a hack I've been using for a couple years now, and it's been working for me great. I've been able to get a Rolls Royce Wraith. I've got a Cullinan this way. I've got a Lamborghini Urus this way. Just the other day, well, we got a DM the other day about a Urus that somebody only owed $90,000 on it. I'm waiting for a couple days for him to confirm. Once he confirms, I'll have another Lamborghini Urus on my fleet for only $90,000. I'm gonna offer him $10,000 for it, from just sell it to me. He'll take $10K, put it in his pocket. I had the title of the car, had a Lamborghini. Boom, I got a brand new Lambo on the fleet, and I can sell it or keep it. There you go. So that's another tip from the No Fluff Podcast. You know, it's your boy Pushman Mitch, 2022. We taking over. I'm giving y'all all the hacks. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment this video. And make sure you share this video with other people, because a lot of people don't understand how I'm able to get these Lamborghinis for under 100K and sometimes just a little bit over 100K. So that's it, yo. Holla at your boy. You know what time it is, man. No fluffing 10. You feel me?